You've probably heard us preaching this over and over and over about how important it is to test everything. And yes, any testing is better than no testing at all. However, not all testing is created equal. There are methods of testing that are much more time and cost effective and that will yield much more significant data. So today in this video, I'm going to run you through our proven order of testing YouTube ads. We've used this exact method to scale our own clients up to 7- and 8-figure businesses with their YouTube ads. So keep your ears wide open for all of these trade secrets dropping today in this video. It's been requested with these videos that we take these sometimes big and intimidating topics and break them down into smaller bite-sized pieces to help make them more approachable and easier to understand. So if you have any suggestions for topics that we can cover in the future to help you and your business, definitely leave them in the comments below. And give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to let us know that you're getting a lot of value from this style of content. We've got lots of juicy stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first idea to understand is traffic intent. There are these different levels of traffic warmth, and it's important to know about them because how you're going to market to each one will differ. Now we'll pop a little graphic up on the screen so that you can see an overview. So let's run through each one of these. Let's assume we are taking a theoretical course on how to make money online by starting a YouTube ads agency. Number 1 is problem unaware. This is somebody who's most likely working a 9-to-5, just regular kind of office job, and they have no idea that even a problem exists. They may have like a vague sense of wrongness, but nothing that they're really able to name. This is the coldest traffic out there, and yet it's the biggest pool and yet the hardest to convert. Number 2 is problem aware. So these are people that, they realize they need to get out of the corporate rat race because it's slowly killing them. So they know that this problem exists, but they really aren't sure what to do about it. They're in the process of figuring out if there are solutions that exist, and if so, sort of which ones and what are their options. This is still quite cool traffic, but is slightly easier to convert. Number 3 is problem aware and solution aware. So these are people that understand and know that it's possible to make money online, and they know that there's lots of people that have done this by starting paid ad agencies. And they're actively in the stage of researching about all of this and how they could do it. And then within this group, there's actually 2 levels. So there are people that are researching what type of method they want to use. And then there's also the type of people that are committed to a certain type of method, but then they're trying to figure out exactly which one they're gonna go with. And this is considered warm traffic. Number 4 is offer aware and aware that your offer exists. So these are people that know about your paid ads program and are considering purchasing it. They are in your universe, consuming your content, and whether actively or passively, they are thinking about possibly buying your program. So this is definitely the hottest traffic, but also the smallest group. So it's very important that you understand these different levels of traffic warmth because it's going to affect your targeting. As a general rule of thumb, the broader the audience and the colder they are is generally going to be the harder it's going to be to make it work. So initially when starting out, we typically recommend that you start with the warmer traffic, and then as you scale up, you can move out to the colder audiences. With YouTube, you're able to test these various levels of traffic intent. And as hinted at in the title and at the beginning of this video, there actually is a best practice to follow when testing these. And then we're going to pop another graphic up on the screen. This outlines what the YouTube traffic intent looks like for each of these audiences. And as I mentioned before, you're gonna wanna start with the warmer traffic and then move to the colder groups once you're ready to take things mass market. So these first three are the ones that are going to get you in with the hot traffic. So these are people that are retargeted from being website visitors or are from email lists or are YouTube engagers. And then 2 and 3 are from placement campaigns and keyword campaigns. So you're going to start out narrow and get profitable at about $100 or $200 a day. And then you can start moving up to broader audiences as your results start to get better. Typically, how we would run through this with a client is we would start out with retargeting website visitors, email lists, and YouTube engagers, and then we would move out to placement, keyword, and custom affinity campaigns. And at this point, you should be successful at around $500 a day. Then getting into in-market ROI, custom intent, similar topics, and affinity audiences. And you're not going to be getting into these last groups until you're spending about $10,000 a day. But if you're not at that level, don't worry, just stick to the first 6 and you can still do really well. Just give it time and you'll get there. Okay, so how are we feeling? Do you feel like you have the YouTube ads testing order down pat now? I really hope you do and that you got a ton of value from this video. However, if you are looking for more, Shash actually covers an entire video in his YouTube Experts Ads course on this very subject. So we will have that link down below if you'd like to check it out and you're hungry for more. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.